Do not miss these deductions or your self-employed taxes will be brutal this year. Number one is the home office deduction. If you work from home, you can deduct a portion of your rent, your utilities, and even your internet. One thing to remember is the space must be used exclusively for work. There's a couple of ways that you can use to calculate this. The simplified method, which is basically $5 for every square foot up to 300 square feet, or the actual expense method, which is a percentage, the total home costs. Number two is mileage and car expenses. If you drive for work, you can deduct 65.5 cents per mile. Or alternatively, you can deduct the actual car costs like maintenance, gas, or insurance. The best way that I found to keep track of your mileage is to use an app like Mileage IQ or Everlance. Number three, don't lose track of those business meals. Taking a client out and grabbing a coffee, that could be a deduction. You can deduct 50% of meals related to business and 100% deduction for meals provided to employees at a work event. Just make sure you keep the receipts and note the purpose of the meal. Number four, equipment and software. Your laptop, phone, editing software, subscription, even your office furniture can all be tax deductible. If it's for business, there's a good chance you can write it off. And consider the $179 deduction for large purchases. This allows you to write off the entire cost up front rather than depreciating it over time. Number five, health insurance premiums. If you're self-employed and you're paying for your own health insurance premiums, that should be deductible. This applies to medical, dental, and vision for you, your spouse, or any dependents. One thing to remember though is in order to write these off, you must not be eligible for an employer-sponsored health plan. And finally, number six is retirement contributions. If you want to pay less in taxes and save for the future, max out your solo 401k or your SEP IRA. If you're self-employed, your solo 401k, you can contribute $69,000 for 2024. And here's a bonus tip. If you have kids, you can hire them and pay them up to $14,600 for helping out with your business. No payroll taxes, and it helps reduce your taxable income. Save this video, send it to a friend, but most importantly, do not leave money on the table this tax season. And of course, give me a follow.